Subring's been together a very long time.
Back in '92, I called up a drummer and started Subring.
We formed in the suburbs of Chicago. Me and Jason, the bass player, are the only original members. We got together when we were like in high school and started playing punk rock music. And we tried to make it a little bit different from punk rock. Just like me, they long to be close to you. That's right, baby. Because I've often said, baby, why do we stop? Kind of didn't get serious until about 5 years ago. We kind of changed our sound and changed what we were about and got serious about what we were doing and stayed on tour.
We started writing music a few years ago. Our kind of theme was that we wanted to keep people guessing what was going to come next.
Try and touch as many genres. We're into so many different types of music.
There's definitely like a style that we like doing, and it's kind of weird or different, even though a lot of the stuff I listen to is really different. So I think we're just a rock band.
Usually Rob comes in with the skeleton of a song. It's somewhat completed.
We'll have a really rough idea of a layout for some parts of a song. I mean, like really primitive.
He'll record stuff on his 8-track and bring it in.
I recorded the last track on Fermi, like huddled into this corner.
The different members will put in their input.
We're a pretty democratic band. You know, I mean, we sit down and make decisions and talk about things.
Jason will put his bass line. He's a really good bass player, so he's usually got crazy ideas.
I try to make my bass line stand out a little bit from the rest.
They put together the song in that mode. We just tape it from a boombox or like a 4-track and give it to me, and I put it in my car and drive around and sing gibberish to it until I come up with a melody and lyrics.
This is covering its natural setting. Any given song has like 70 tracks in it of just weird beats and vocals and all this craziness that we just layer to try to build this like lush composition out of a rock song. I'm still amazed when I hear the recording of the albums because they take on such a different form from the original primitive version, how they started out. So it's really exciting to hear that recording.
When we recorded Fermi, we did it all like over a period of like a week or a couple weeks. We basically had all the songs, we went in, started rough tracking them, and then went back and started laying down individual parts. With Zoo Hypothesis, we were on the road so much that we would come home and maybe we would only be off the road for like a couple of weeks. So we would go in to the studio and start doing, like maybe we'd do 2 songs or 3 songs. Hopefully it still sounds cohesive, you know? I mean, I think it does.
Can you do all that you claim to? Can you just sit back? Can you survive a jury of your peers? And if I took the limelight, would it rectify all that? Would it draw the focus from your fears?
Some people go a little too far with their rock star lives, with the egos and the attitudes and stuff, and we like to try and put on a good show, have fun, and if kids come up, sign autographs and all, that's really cool. It makes me feel really good. And at the same time, though, let them know, hey, we're just human beings too, you know, and just trying to have fun.
Been so long since I've seen you, mister. Where'd you get that shirt and what'd you pay for it? Though the pleats leave us in doubt about the way you're handling the great privilege of knowing that without a simple fruit you would be naked and never without a statement to make or say.
I was just at GameWorks, where they have a new game. It's a horse racing game, but it's not necessarily horse racing. It's you raise your horse from a baby, you pick its mother and father, and then you pick which food you want to give it, and you train it, and it's addicting and wonderful. It is exactly an equestrian Pokemon. I missed load-in because I was racing my picky horse that I'm raising. The coolest thing about it, it spits out a little card that has your horse on it. So if I was my horse's name is El Gato. I don't know why I wanted to name him a cat, but I did. You slide that in, and then you get your horse back again, and you start him up. Addicting, wonderful.
We are covering and we love Jaeger.
Rob's got these solo albums that he's written. He's written like 2 of them in the 2 months that we've been home.
Anybody can see that I'm a musical genius, but it's the little things like pinball wizard that people overlook a lot. I mean, I'm just as proud of my pinball playing as I am of my musical geniusness. I have pinball geniusness, music geniusness, even probably a couple other things. I had this job working for Volkswagen, the corporation, you know, and like I was basically collecting bills from people that were late. What I would do is like leave messages on people's machines, because I'd be calling them during the day and most of them were working. There was a lot of like Spanish speaking accounts, and I'd have to leave my number, or I'd like talk to somebody and have to like leave a message in Spanish. So I don't speak Spanish, but I have my little like thing that I said I have down. A little cheat. Ready? Check the pronunciation on this because I've been told it's excellent. ¿Le puedo dar mi número de teléfono? Sí, mi número es 800-428-6050. Pretty fucking good, right?
Yeah,
pretty good,
pretty
right?
fucking good. It's good, dude.
Yeah. Los niños chingan el conejos en mi casa. What does that mean?
The kids fuck the bunnies in my house.
This is the kind of guitar I play. This one here, I've gotten mine and beat the shit out of it, pretty much.
Automation! How much longer does the public have to wait? How many years did it take us to create?
How's it going? I'm David Suarez, formerly of Tubring. I played on Zoo and Fermi. I'm currently not in the band now. I'm doing a couple other things. Filling in whenever Tubring needs me, but more than happy to help.
There's a rumor out there that you're a plumber.
Yeah, I am. I make good money at doing it.
What are you reading?
Autumn Kittens. And the crazy thing is, I thought this was going to be like a romance novel, you know, that just use that, but it's actually about cats that do things, and they're adorable.
Thank you, but no thank you, hesitates. She bit her lower lip.
The little pussy ate the pussy.
This is Kevin and Rob's place. Parking here really sucks ass because if you don't have a pass, they tow you like in about 10 minutes. We have to be incognito and like park over in the neighborhood behind the complex here, which entails hopping a fence. I'm sure the neighbors here love this, but this is how we gotta get back and forth to our car, so here goes nothing. Secret car parking neighborhood.
This is our clock wall. We call it that because there's a lot of clocks on it. We took the batteries out of all of them, so we wouldn't have to worry about any of them. A lot of times people come here, vans too, and crash, and the ticking would kind of drive them crazy. It's easier on us too because daylight savings time would come around and we would have to change 50 clocks, and it got annoying. There's Rob's room where he writes a lot of music somewhere in here. And this is my room, where I sit on the computer all day.
We always kind of thought that our live show is one of our biggest assets. So we figured the more we played live, the more people would get turned on to us. And so we just set out to do as many shows a year as we could about 3 years ago.
The only way we could survive as a band, because we're not huge, and just keep getting our name out is by playing all the time.
We've done like 600 shows in the last 3 years, something insane like that.
People complaining about like doing a couple weeks in an RV, you know, like this glamorous life, and here we are, you know, 6 guys in a van sleeping in the tightest of quarters, all nasty and sweaty and, you know, not eating very well.
We're all pretty different people, so the way we get along is by pretty much not talking to each other when we're on the road. Everybody kind of does their own thing just to avoid getting into arguments and fights. When you're like that close to so many, you know, a group of people all the time, every little quirk just like stabs you in the eye, and it's really difficult to deal with. We try to just, you know, keep in mind that we're all on the same team, and you know, whenever you're getting a little bit frustrated with somebody, you just gotta kind of take a step back and say, well, this person's on my side.
It's not fun. I mean, it's got its moments, obviously, playing. When it comes down to actually playing, it's a lot of fun, but the work up to that point of just driving, being uncomfortable, not sleeping well, showering, you know, loading in and out. Sometimes we drive to the next show, we sleep in the van. It's laid out pretty nicely.
I'm feeling really bad for them right now because they have a lot of work to put all that stuff in and figure out how they're gonna load all the merch. I don't feel too bad because I already rolled up 2 boxes of it myself and ordered it all and spent the last 2 months getting it. But I still feel bad for it because it's a lot of work to get done. First night, so everything's got to be organized. It's kind of tough too when you have enough merch set up for the next 6 months, and now I'm trying to get all that together in one day, which isn't going to happen, but it'll all be set. It'll be nice a week from now when everything's nice and organized and you don't have to worry about any of this. Everything comes from touring, and it's why we're on the road all the time. And that's what kind of keeps us alive. Now I'm trying to organize 500 shirts and 1,000 CDs and all this stuff. Someone's got to do it. It's a lot of busy work, and it'd be nice if we were somewhat ready at this point to get everything done, but we will be. It's going to take a lot of work.
What's been going on?
Fucking rocking.
How long you been out?
Today.
Oh, yeah. So you haven't really been rocking.
We've been practicing
No,
rocking.
that's
Shut up,
practice
Sean.
rocking, dude. Montreal, I don't know how good you guys do, but you do pretty good.
Okay.
You can have Montreal.
I got a list in the RV.
Okay. That's a good idea. I didn't even think of that.
The way it is right now, it's pretty much split right down the middle, even amount of shows for the first half. So.
No one will be seated during the locking footage.
Yeah, we don't have a drummer tonight.
We were just confused for a second, thinking we were supposed to pick him up on the way out, and Jason picked him up. But I was thinking for a minute that we left him in Chicago.
Keep those contracts away.
I don't want them.
I like your patch.
My punch?
Yes, you're tight.
They are kind of tiger.
Like tiger. Yes, I like tiger.
I thought they're pretty hip. I'm trying to be hip.
Oh, they are nice.
Thanks.
Give you a nice camel toe, too.
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
That's okay for guys. That makes us look well hung.
Hey, hold that door for just a second.
This is pre-show. Drinking a Diet Coke and sitting behind the venue. During sound check. Because we're locked out, we can't actually get into the venue.
I got a good cut. For us. There you go, get it right in there. Yeah. It talks to you. It says, hello, how are you? I'm showing stupid cut on his finger.
I don't want a granola bar. I don't want a granola bar. That's one of my pre-show thoughts. If you've noticed my voice being a little different, I got my tour voice back, which is, I can still sing, but my regular talking voice gets a little raspier.
It's a little gritty.
It's a little gritty. Well, it gets like that.
It's a little gritty.
Usually I'm much more expressive.
Where's
People
all
are
ya?
making faces at me.
Oh,
But I'm excited.
Pre-show thoughts don't suck tonight. That's a good pre-show and during show thought.
The moods are building at load in as opposed to load out everything. You blew your load already, so to speak, and that's when you can have fun. And well, that's when most people can have fun.
The average Tubbering fan, they're so diverse. It's crazy. You got a lot of kids, like very clownish, like very loud. They like to dress up and really express themselves. The kids do. And then you got your just typical, the guy or girl come up to you, wouldn't expect to be into your music, and there they are. They say they love you, yet they have kids and stuff. It's crazy.
I'm just an old man now, fucking parent, go to bed at fucking 9 o'clock at night. But,
Yeah.
These guys now are introducing me to bands like Mindless, Self-Indulgence, Dog Fashion Disco, and now fucking Covering.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm fucking mind-boggled by it, dude. It's the coolest shit I've ever fucking heard. I mean, my buddy is like, hey, let's go see Tubbering. Gives me the fucking zoo hypothesis. I pop it in. I'm overwhelmed, dude. My heart fucking starts beating. I've never heard anything this fucking cool, dude. I mean, it's absolutely mind-boggling. It sounds like they're the fucking villains to a fucking, like, a live Christmas musical directed by fucking David Lynch and fucking Tim Burton. It's the coolest shit I've ever heard. This band is gonna fucking influence many, many bands to come.
Some crazy ass shit. People just fucking jumping around, going nuts. Crazy ass keyboards.
It's great, it's fast, and it's upbeat. And they don't stop really at all during the entire set.
They actually have intelligence. They're not like fucking stupid.
I've been following Tubbering since last summer, maybe. My first show was Indianapolis, and since then it's been 23 shows or so, maybe half a year, a little longer.
At first it was just the music, but then once you get to know them, they're actually cool to just hang out with before the show.
They're just great guys. They're down to earth. And
yeah, I don't know.
They actually care about their fans.
One day we were sitting around online, and Bob was like, "Hey, do you want to go to a Tubbering show in Wisconsin?" And I was like, "When?" She was like, "Tomorrow."
We leave at 7 p.m. and it's an 11-hour drive from Michigan.
We drive all through the night through Chicago and up to like the Wisconsin-Minnesota border.
We get there and sleeping on the sidewalk and just fucking cold, and then someone hangs up a sign that says Tubbering may or may not be here tonight, and we're like, what the fuck? We did not just drive like 11 hours just to have them cancel the show.
And they end up being 4 or 5 hours late because their van broke down in Iowa. And so they get there, and when they walked in, it was like a godsend because we realized that we didn't drive half a country just to go see Wisconsin.
It's not like we're rolling in the dough or anything. We're so horribly in debt. We're actually making money now at shows and merch. It's just we're so in debt that it's kind of a while before we crawl out of that hole. We're in a different label in Japan,
and we went to like the Virgin Megastores out there, and we were in the listening stations next to Green Day and Mariah Carey, and that was cool, but that doesn't translate to any money or anything. We get like checks from Japan every now and then for like $600, which is nice, but seeing us next to Green Day and Mariah Carey is like, oh yeah.
Even though we've come a long way, it's almost at that point where it's more uncertain than ever.
With the new albums, I don't care at all anymore.
We've gotten to a point as a band that a lot of bands don't get to. I mean, we tour full time, and we're actually starting to do well, and the work is actually paying off. And so I guess at that point, then it's like, well, now what do we do?
I'm not worried about labels or record companies or anything like that, or even what the fans want, which sounds bad. You just get to a point where I think that somebody's going to like something, and then they don't, and then something I think somebody's not going to like, they do like, and then you almost start doing music not necessarily what you want to do. We enjoy it. Hopefully other people do too. Every band we played with were incredible. The shows out there were really similar to American shows. A few hundred kids there, and they were singing along, and that was great to see people in Japan singing along.
Japan, bitch. Motherfucking Japan. Bro, this is Noiseman. Hold the keyboard. Noiseman. Noiseman. This is the first club. We're in Tokyo. You got like a sink, and you got that, and then you got like this thing you got like squat over, I guess. Japan fucking rules. And there's Jason, he's gonna jump. This is a Tokyo alley, or a street. Really hard to figure out. I'm waiting for a car to come by any second. Come on, dog. I'll walk your shit. I don't care. Don't fall down. Oh, I see. You gotta control him, though. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. Oh, I don't want to. Yeah. Oh, now he's. I don't know what happened. We were like driving, you know, and all of a sudden we're in Japan. We thought our tour bus fucking sucked. Think the fucking box. This is Kevin playing video games. Let's see what he's playing. What you playing, Kevin? Metroid 2. This is our last show in Japan. There you go. Yeah, bro. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm naked on camera. Okay. Sunrises! t.A.T.u. I smell burning sack hair. This is the best fucking shit we've seen in a long time. As we're in Japan, baby.
I smell burning sack hair. I've drank about 20 shots because our host wants to drink.
I've seen cocksucking. Cocksucking. In Japan, it's normal.
And now I'm hitting on Japanese women.
Dude, watch out. Like, those are all the guys in the band's wives.
Wives?
Yeah, we gotta watch out about that shit.
I have to watch out.
In Japan,
You don't do this in Japan. Maybe piss off at you.
yeah, in Japan, that is not custom.
I'm shaking a handshake. I'm a naked man. Yeah, motherfucker.
I'm sick, man. I hate the dump. This is, I'm sorry, this guy and another guy's CD. They're 16. They're very excited about us Americans being here, so they gave us our CD, their CD. We're having a very good time.
We're in Japan and we're all fucking drunk and... There's two guys laying on the floor, passed out, and a third guy puking in this bathroom. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Here we go. Oh, check it out. Yeah. You okay? Yeah, okay.
This is Japan.
I'm the only one sober here.
The only one
I'm the only
sober
one that hasn't had any drink.
is Rob. Crazy shit going on. Guys sucking guys. Not good.
Covering curve. Yeah, covering shirt. But he is most curve. You okay? You okay? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're serious. Yeah. Rob, in your sober state, which I have not.
I missed this guy throwing up by about 5 minutes, but he puked his fucking lungs out. Thank you. I love you. Oh, yeah.
Why are churches so scary?
Mannequin piss.
There it is. So disappointing.
This is so good.
Now, aren't you glad that you walked all the way down here to see it? It's like the most famous statue in the world right there.
Did you see the previews for You Got Served?
No.
Mike, no? Oh, Mike.
Oh, he doesn't know
that the guy
how it's
in
going
it,
up?
kind of the bad guy,
Yeah.
looks just like you, and he's the one with the big tagline.
It's not just like you, it's you. You did this.
Go ahead. He's the one with the tagline that says, "That's right, you suckers got served," and
You're the main
we wanted
guy.
you to say it for the
And like
camera.
when I was
trying to say it?
Well, yeah, but you know, you've lost a little bit of the Sean dyeing your hair brown
Yeah, yeah.
and not spiking the hair.
No, actually, this is my natural color.
Yeah, see, you're totally grabbing my time here. Is that a Dutch thing? That's what you do in Holland? You grab ties? Oh, I love you. Thank you. Hey, why don't we start the song before I get molested?
It's one of the best clubs in Holland.
Here, get Rob's ass.
Yeah, you got it.
Woo! Wait, I gotta zoom. Give me time to zoom.
Look at my sack. Look at my sack. Here's clothespin number 1, folks. Look out. Oh, this is my sack. And this is a little clothespin. Clothespins on my sack. Where's the music? Don't let it die down. Got me going. Ow, ow, ready? 1, 2, ow, ow. Look at that. 2 clothespins on my sack. I need more clothespins. Get more clothespins.
I don't think there are any.
This is it. Someone at least lick my balls or something, because this is ridiculous. I just got 2 clothespins on my sack. This only goes so far. Ow. Ow. This fucking hurts. Hold on.
Wait, on his dick.
Now I think he's gonna do it on the head of his penis. Ow! Porno dreams of a minivan will fade. Cobra suits justifiably afraid.
This is where we're staying in Holland. This is the cellar, which we walked down these stairs, and we thought it was going to be a big cellar, but it's just a little crawl space. Oh, look at that size of that spider web. Oh, he's pissed. Look at that. He's angry. He's going to eat us.
That's a fucking Dusseldorf, Belgian wine hybrid.
It's the spider web. Is this wine not very good? Or am I just thinking about spiders?
Spiders.
Hi. My name's Jason. I sleep here.
Rob just took a whole thing of mushrooms just now.
Look at yourself. I feel like I'm a
I get to see that. And Mike, you gotta get it.
Nothing's coming out.
You flush the toilet. Come on, flush the toilet. No, you don't have to flush the toilet. You have to flush the toilet. How you feeling?
I didn't get any pee out.
You didn't get? No.
Oh, we gotta take a look. This also dead people.
What are you talking about?
Jason, you're okay? Because I'm okay. For a second, but it's gonna go back to that again. Are these guys like all trying to harsh the shit?
I think so.
Okay, that's making it really bad.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like coming and going.
Hey, he's freaking out.
Stop. All you guys.
Relax, go. Relax, man.
Thank you for shutting them up.
Drink water. Shh. Good for it.
What was up in that corner?
Why were you up in the corner? Trying to climb it. To see your spider.
I'm trying to climb it, Spider-Man!
I think I peed in my pants because I didn't get it out.
No, peeing when you're tripping is super weird.
No, dude, you're fine.
Pee in the corner.
There's no bathroom.
No, you can pee. Pee in the corner. We gotta pee in this corner over here.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. Let's try to I pee in the corner. Why would he goes, he's trying to climb. He's got like a Spider-Man.
This shopping cart should have something to do with the evening.
In case we don't have subtitles, Rob is tripping on shrooms right now. All of this has been Rob tripping on shrooms. We're giving him help. Normally Rob wouldn't be doing any drugs, but we're in Amsterdam. And Rob's climbing like Spider-Man.
How about the piss problem?
We'll go pee first, and then pee in your pants. Outside.
The one thing that's constant through all this shit is the amount of piss we take.
It's not a big deal. We'll take care of it. We'll go to the bathroom.
Pee holes and
We'll go to the bathroom.
Rob. There's a bathroom right around here.
Yeah, go this way. Go take a piss in the shower. Not first.
Okay.
Let me get it.
Why?
Stop. That was good.
People are gonna think this is fake. It's not fake.
It's funny. I know. Now, you have a free steak. No, you have the fucking free steak.
You want some?
In what way?
Drinking.
The beer board. You shut up too, Mateus.
Okay.
You know all about it.
Mateus.
What? The warmth? The warmth, right? You're into it. Beer board. I know you love it. Not together. I know you all love it. I know you think that it's the best thing on board, but it's not. Joe Curtis special, right? You guys love that shit. In what way? Backwards. Thanks, come on! What the shit? Okay. She's the best. I know.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Where? The bathroom?
Hey Rob, you remember when you told me earlier when you were peeing that you saw the naked girls dancing on the wall?
I can't remember that. Thanks.
Sorry.
It's the best.
It was the best.
Why didn't we go to Harlem?
We went to Amsterdam.
We did?
Yeah. We weren't in Harlem tonight.
It was the best.
It was the best.
How?
Because the show was good, we had fun.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
What a good time. It was a good show.
Like a Mexican?
Completely.
You had Mexican shrooms.
Yes.
In what way?
Real fast.
Kind of like MSI?
Kind of like MSI.
Yeah. Beer bore backwards.
Beer bore backwards.
Thanks. It's.
Why is beer bore backwards been
I don't know.
the main theme this evening?
What is beer bore?
I don't know. What has it?
Wine has beer bore, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, sandwiches?
What does?
Does sandwiches have beer bore?
I don't think so.
Does beer have beer bore?
I don't think so.
Does-
Jim or Jai, the whole time I took the shit, you know what I'm talking about? And that's the best. Okay, I'm done with it.
Okay.
Not.
I'll never fucking take it again. You're like the best.
No, you just say
Yes.
I'm the best.
How?
Just say it. What I just said. I'm the best.
The best
You
guitar
said-
in the world?
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Why not?
Because
Just say I'm the best. Put yourself.
How do I do that?
Like this. Like that. Now say I'm the
Yeah,
best.
you
Do
almost
this,
did
then
it.
say I'm the best.
Okay, I'm the best.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know.
Beer bore. That's what it is. Beer bore.
Here's the best friends that I've ever had. With my beer bore back belt. Thank you.
Thank you.
What about us? What fucking about us? I don't think so.
Hi. How you doing?
Hello.
What fucking way? And in a second, we're gonna forget this.
No,
Right?
we'll be fine. We're
In what
taping
way?
it, so you'll never forget it.
An MP3 player?
An MP3
Maybe.
player.
Fucking cool. The most embarrassing thing I've ever done is play Scrabble.
That's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
Yeah, and sit inside fucking movie theaters. How about you?
You okay?
No.
Yeah, you are.
In what way?
In every way, you're okay.
I don't think so. We go to sleep.
You know where to go. We're over there.
How?
with your feet.
Let's go easy. See, there's the bed, and that's going to be very comfortable if you lay upon it.
Why? Because you're gonna burn yourself, shit.
You're gonna burn yourself. Should I?
Sit down, Rob.
No.
Sit down.
Why?
Are you getting this audio?
Rob, what are you doing?
No, he's just peeing on the door.
Stop.
Thank Christ I didn't take this shit. I can't. Rob,
Rob, dude!
Stop peeing!
Don't pee in here! Rob.
No peeing,
Come
Rob.
on, dude.
Rob,
Don't
stop it.
fucking pee in here.
Go in the toilet.
Open the fucking door and go to the bathroom. Don't pee in that fucking corner.
When the world abandons all philosophy, a public who opposes mediocrity finds itself secure. When it awoke, we hailed it a miracle. A board and switch is next to a possible
Yeah, it's been around for a while. Different incarnations, though. I mean, we probably should have changed our name a while ago because we're definitely a different band. Other than the fact that we don't like our name, but even like past that, we're definitely a different band. We started off kind of like more punk rock. And then we just slowly changed members and added keyboards and got a little more, I don't even know, like musical. Orchestrated. Yeah.
Maybe next time we could afford a crew guy.
No
and
way.
Then, huh?
Before a crew guy, we'd get a sound guy.
Well, yeah, sound guy, but
and he would also double as a crew guy too.
Yeah.
No, before that we get a fucking light.
He'd be the crew.
Yeah, that's right. First light man.
Gotta get.
Then
a pyro.
Then a pyro guy.
We need explosions.
And a juggler.
The juggler is next. Then a sound guy.
I would even vote of paying Mike a double per diem.
What's that?
$10 a day.
Well, I don't have that kind of scratch. That's a good vote for you.
Why? We're getting paid enough.
Why don't we just give him the regular $5 a day plus $10 bonus?
I don't know. How about this? Do you guys realize? I mean, you're starting to forget. Maybe I remember because I get the bills in the mail every month.
Yeah, I don't think we should start spending more.
An extra $5 a day isn't going to kill us when we're making decent money. I don't know if that's an incentive or not.
I don't think we can afford that.
No, it's just this fucking debt. It's like seriously, we can make $10,000, and that won't make a dent in our debt. There's $10,000. It'll make a dent.
That'll make a big dent.
Yeah.
It'll bring us down to about $30,000 in debt instead of $40,000.
In the time it takes you to make that $10,000, you're still spending money.
Right.
Exactly.
And interest, so it's kind of like it's hard
But
to get out.
if over that time period, after spending the money we made, we came out with 10 grand, I mean, I said after spending the money, our expenses and everything, we came out with 10 grand. That would make a good dent in our debt.
Yeah, that would make enough. That would be a good start.
I mean, when we get to a point where we are, if we keep going the direction we're going, and maybe start making $1,000 a night or whatever, which I don't think is that far off. I don't. I honestly don't.
I don't have it.
$1,000 a night.
God, I wish I was
total.
right now.
Yeah.
I would be ecstatic if we could make half of that.
You will make half of that. You're almost there now. And
On Dog Fashion.
What's that?
On Dog Fashion, we'll make that a night with merch.
Right. Well, we'd be ecstatic.
Right, we're ecstatic about that.
That's great.
Now you see double it is easy.
How do you get to doubling that?
I just see it
by being a headliner.
Wait, no.
I want to be a headliner.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be a headliner, we need to have a discussion.
500 from each.
Just wish we were on fucking
AC/DC.
wish we were in AC/DC. If we were in AC/DC, we wouldn't be sitting in this freezing van.
We'd each have our own tour bus. We are in the van, and that is my breath.
Come out.
Here, let me get a good one.
Yeah, that's the breath. That's true.
That one will come out. Yeah, we are in the van and the heat's on, so yeah, it's nice.
pay for all the recording, but we have final say of the artwork. You have no say on that whatsoever.
Personally, I'd say fine. I don't give a
Are
shit.
you serious?
Sure, fuck it.
But you won't even burn CDs because you think that the cover is part of the package.
Well,
if they're just gonna just take over your entire, I mean, that's a huge part of an album.
To me, I just care about recording.
You would let them put on whatever god awful cover if they paid for the recording.
I don't fucking care. If they pay for,
then why?
It depends how much.
Okay, then let me design
how
your next
much
album
for the
cover.
recording? 5,000 for the recording? 30,000? 50,000?
Whatever you paid for the last, they match it.
30,000. Then fine. Put whatever cover you want.
If they were given that much money, sure. They wouldn't want it to look stupid if they were given that much money. I mean, if we got it back and there's a big clown on the front, then I'd be a little pissed.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It could be a clown with a cigar.
I would say fucking fine.
You would say fine. That's exactly my point. A clown with a bottle of Jack Daniels and a cigar.
I would say somebody else paid for it and they had the deal worked out to.
Oh, you would not say that, for fuck's sakes. That would keep you up at night.
What?
No, that would keep me up at night. I don't know about Rob's line, but that would keep me up at night.
That would keep you up at night, right?
Yes.
No, Rob won't change his piece now because he's already said something and he never likes to change it.
No, that's not true at all. I
Yes,
change
it
it in a
is.
second. I so don't
Think about it. Think about it.
I'm not saying it's unimportant, but I don't think it is do or die important. This will
kind
not
of is.
sell if it has a bad cover on it.
I
don't
never
believe
buy
that.
There's CDs with horrible covers that you don't buy because the cover's so horrible. If you saw a drawn picture of a guy with a knife and a head and blood on it,
That'd be
it said,
funny.
Actually, that might be.
Yeah, that would be funny. But if you didn't catch the humor, which a lot of people don't have a sense of irony, and they'd be like, oh, a death metal band.
What's your next question? I'm interested now.
Okay, well, what if they pay for the recording, you choose the cover, but
what kind of question is this gonna be?
No.
Listen to him. He's coming up with this on the fly.
The only clause.
How ridiculous can I make this question?
The only clause is that they have to title the album. Okay.
Go ahead and title it whatever you fucking want if you're gonna pay
Come
for it.
on. Okay, it's called.
How can you think that I care that much about this?
No. Like diarrhea milkshake.
Fine. Awesome. Diarrhea milkshake.
I think that is actually the title of our next album.
Okay,
how can you possibly come up with a title that would be so bad that I would deny $30,000?
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Impossible, Mike. Give it a break.
I agree with that.
Hang it up.
What? This thing goes out to the world.
Fine. Dude, you're so not gonna be able to think of a title. Maybe for them, but not for me. I'm telling you right now.
What if the album had to be called Fart?
Fine.
Bullshit!
Mike, Rob's big on his music is art. He doesn't care about what you title it or anything, so you're not going to win on that. I'm the one that titles everything, like the whole Drake and Fermi and everything.
So it's important to you then?
Yes, it is important.
Here, you are so ununderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not important. I'm not saying it's arbitrary or anything like that. But if somebody's gonna give me $30,000, I'll let them name it whatever the fuck they want, is my point.
You can call the album Fart Stink.
If they want to give me $30,000, they can name it Fart Stink. But never once did I say...
What if you had to eat a piece of shit for $30,000?
For Kevin and for Mike, I'm not saying it's arbitrary to me that I don't care ever.
Would it bother you
You're
at all?
stretching my point into
Would it bother you a
absurdity.
little bit if your album's called Tug Race?
Sure, it would bother me, but it would not. It would bother me $80, not $30,000.
No, but when it's like 5-10 years down the road, you look back at your complete.
No, I would say I scored there. They got to name my stupid album Fart Sandwich, and I got $30,000 for it. Hooray!
Fart stinks.
Fart sandwich and a diarrhea milkshake.
Fart stinks.
Fart stinks.
I don't care, dude. For $30,000, it doesn't come into the question. If you want to play this game, you got to find out what a money amount it would come into question. Because yes, at a certain point it would. At a certain point, I wouldn't do it artistically. Stop for a second. A moment of silence, and then answer this question. And you be fucking honest.
I will.
Okay. If someone approach you with a suitcase and go, here's $30,000. It has to go towards recording costs. But I want Daiquiri to make an album with this money named Fart Stinks. You would say, take that money and get out of my face? Yes or no? American 30,000.
Here's the thing. I mean, it would
Answer the question yes or no.
No, I can't answer it yes or no.
Yes, you can. We just did.
No, I can't.
Why can't you if we just did?
It's not a yes or no answer.
You're a dick then, and you're not even fucking playing your own game. Because that's what you just asked us, and that's what we answered yes to.
I'd say I can't live with that.
You'd say no.
I'd say I can't live with it. I cannot live
So
with
would you
that.
say no? Take your $30,000 elsewhere. I will not name a daiquiri album fart stinks.
I'd say I will not name it that. For 10,000, just give me 10,000, I'll name it whatever I want.
What? No. What the hell question is that? I don't remember asking you that question, and that doesn't factor into anything interesting that I want to hear, Mike Hickey. What I want to know is what.
No, but give me 10,000.
What would you say?
And I'll
What would
name
you
it
say
myself.
if a guy goes, "I want a yes or no question. Here's $30,000. I want to name the next daiquiri album fart stinks. Will you use this for recording or not?" You say yes or no.
No. How can you like it?
I don't believe your ridiculous lie of an answer.
The one that might still be in the garbage, that piece of paper.
He thinks he.
I don't think it's in there.
I don't believe your ridiculous lie of an answer.
You think, like, in your own eyes or someone else's eyes, that you would not be an artist, about like a real artist if you made an album like that?
I just couldn't live with. I could not enjoy a second of it.
So in your own eyes, it would be so unartistic just because of the title. The piece of art would be so
irrelevant
because the title is that bad.
It would just bother me. It would get like, it would fucking bother me so much. Wouldn't even be worth doing.
Kevin, are you with me on this or what?
I understand more than you do where Mike's coming from, because I wouldn't want to put out something that lyrically or even by title is so beneath anything I would want to do that it would bug me a lot.
I wouldn't want that.
You know, there is more to art than just the music.
Oh, sure. I wouldn't be okay. I mean, that would suck, sure. But it wouldn't suck $30,000 turning down suck. It would suck maybe about $90 turning down.
What if that album, though, ruined your whole career afterwards? That's definitely worth $30,000.
I don't think it could do that.
If everything's the same, the lyrics are the same, the music's good, everything's fine, the titles are the same, but yet the title of the album is Fart Stinks, I think I can handle that.
I would do it for less money than that. That 30 isn't my breaking point.
How about this? For 30,000.
For 29, I wouldn't.
For 3,000. for 30,000, we name the album. For 10,000, you name the album. Which would you choose?
30,000, you name the album. And we know it's going to be something embarrassingly bad.
You run the risk.
I'll take the risk. Who would want to name an album and something embarrassingly bad?
Okay, then they tell you it sucks, so that you know it sucks.
We're going to try to embarrass you beyond no end. That's the best way to phrase this question. So then, would you take 30,000, we name it embarrassing, or 10,000, you name it? 30,000, I go for the 30.
30,000, fine.
Probably the 30,000, I hate to say it.
Are you serious, Kevin?
It would bug me, but we'd get another album.
Yeah, but you can do a good album for 10.
Dude, you don't realize you're asking people that are right now about $40,000 in debt, and it keeps all of us up at night. And maybe if we had all this money and we weren't worried about it, we could be a little more on our laurels, but we really want to keep making music. And at this point, as long as we still get to... Not even that, as long as we still get to make the music we want to make.
I just want to make music and not be in debt. Okay, Mike, then you know what? I'm going to continue on in your game here, because this is a game about compromising and living up to a certain things, and at what point you'd be bought out. So, Mike, where would you put that price tag? How much money could somebody offer you to agree to it?
It's not about money.
What if somebody...
It is about money,
It
though.
is at one point. You would crack at a point. What point would you crack and make the album fart stinks? Like, what amount of... No! Answer my question.
I am. My point is, it's not like... Even if it were like, make this album, your budget is $2 million. If it came out, it was called Fart Stinks, it would still bother me as much as...
Fine, it would bother you. I'm not saying it can't bother you. I'm saying at what amount of money would it take for you to agree to... What amount of money would you not say to the guy, go back home with that money, I'm not interested?
In
your damn fart music.
What amount of money would you go? Boy, that sucks that I have to name it that, but okay, this is a lot of fucking money.
For 30,000, I mean, I could do this. I mean,
oh yeah, you got 30,000 in your pocket.
30,000's fine. I mean, whatever.
About 100 for a fucking bus ticket.
Answer it, please. Stop beating around the bush and answer my question. Give me your price. Name your price that I have to buy.
$30,000. If I'd say yes to 30,000, I'd say yes to anything. I'm saying it's not about the money.
If I said here's $50 million to make an album that's called Fart Stinks, you wouldn't do it because it would bug you?
See, I thought he was lying at 30,000, and now I know he's lying if he's gonna keep saying it. And now I know he's lying about 30,000 also, and he just hasn't thought his own question through. And that's the fact. And now you don't have to answer the questions, Mike, and you can laugh and go and ramble on whatever you want, because we know you're lying now. You don't even have to keep playing, Mike. We know you're lying. What a fucking liar.
My answer was...
I can't believe he's still in denial, too, at this point, when you say $50 million, and he still has to deny it.
No, I feel bad.
No.
Such an asshole.
Listen, if I did it for $1 million, I wouldn't feel any better about doing it for 30,000.
That's not the question. That is so not the question. Nobody's disputing it would suck to have an album beautifully produced with great songs on it named Fart Stinks. That is not what in dispute by anyone in this band, including me.
That's all I care about. It's not money.
I would feel shitty, yes, to have an album named that.
That's all I wanted to know.
No, it isn't. That's not what you asked me.
That's the main
thing. All I wanted to know. We really had to go through all of this to find out that we don't want to release an album called Fart
God, what a
Stinks.
dickhead. I'm embarrassed that I have such a dickhead friend. God. I consider him such a good friend, too. It's so embarrassing.
He just called and asked if on Saturday, the 22nd, we're playing in Grand Rapids. We have Sunday off, and then we're playing Scranton, Pennsylvania on the 24th. He asked if we'd come play Frankie's on our day off on the 23rd, and he could give us like $100-150 more if it does better, and he'll make flyers tonight and pass them out at the show.
Is that on the way there?
Yeah, it is.
How long are you gonna keep us out to?
Well, he's ending Dogfish and Disco tour here on the 5th, and Jason goes to Texas on the 21st here. So I got this weekend and this weekend, but probably won't do stuff both weekends. But probably on one of the 2 weekends, we'll do Minneapolis and Madison for a quick grand. Do all those 4 amp places on the East Coast, New York, Boston, Baltimore, Philadelphia. And then go straight out and skip fucking everything in the Midwest, and actually probably go down and get like New Orleans and hit Austin, Texas, through Phoenix and up California, the coast, get those amp markets, into Seattle, Portland, Missoula, then into like Denver, Salt Lake City area, then back home, and then meet Monhang and Daiquiri right around here. Like basically June I just want to hit like every amp market. I want to take that whole month to go around the whole country, the outside of the country. Like nothing in the middle, no Midwest, no, not even Florida, Georgia, which I do want to go to eventually, but just like zooming through all the amp markets that month. So like we can hit all those 10 amp energy markets. And that's like, I mean, it's huge. $5,000 just that. Just guaranteed money, like, done.
Hey, Dave, come here.
What?
Come here.
No.
Just come here for a second, Jesus.
He doesn't have anything. I'm just laughing because of the way he said it.
I'm at the bottom of the stairs. What do you want?
We want your opinion on a Dream Theater CD.
Since none of you know anything about any of their CDs, I'm not going to come up and answer any questions.
Hey, Dave, come here and do your routine.
This is John C.
That shit's funny. Just come on.
Just yell it then.
Come to the door.
Marcy, shut up! What's this, Marcy? Hey,
Should I open the door? Where's your motherfucking pizza?
Hey, you got pizza or what, dude? Fucking starving back here.
Rob, just inform that our set has been 30 minutes.
You want to throw in numbers tonight?
If we're playing 30 minutes, I'm dead fucking tired.
at the
It
end
seems
of
a lot
30
longer.
minutes.
He said, he's like, but a strong 30 minutes.
I don't know.
My vote's for numbers.
My vote
Numbers would be easy.
Let's just vote on it right now, real quick.
Numbers?
Numbers.
No. Every time I say I don't know about numbers, it turns out to be really huge. So maybe I shouldn't.
I don't have the cowbell.
We can find something for you.
We'll figure it out.
Let's do numbers.
Let's do numbers. It'll give us a little break.
Yeah,
It will be big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives you all a little break. The hardest song to sing for me.
Yeah, but you don't do anything else the rest of the day.
You just stand there, dude.
Your vocals were weird, Kevin.
You have effects on them or something? Not the monitor.
It seemed like it.
An
It seemed
echo.
like it. Yeah. I fucking hate when some people do that.
I'm gonna help him out. You put it in the next time. Just remember to always say that sound guy. Like we have things that we have to say. No sound, no effects, please.
Cool. Is that what you're calling about the show? Alright, bye.
Like a jazzy version of.
Yeah, I think that's copping out too, though. We already have a different version of one song. We have two different versions of songs.
What do you want to do?
I just thought.
I want to do another changing around the other songs.
So do like Tadpole, or like a jazzy version of it, or a slow version of a song.
You don't like the idea of doing another medley with the tattoo thing?
I don't have a problem with it, but I think maybe we should.
Weren't you saying like everybody loves the tattoo cover?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's already.
why not put it down on something? Why not? I mean, like if people like it, why not give them what they like? You know?
Everybody asks if we're gonna play it.
The medley?
Yeah.
It's the most downloaded song we have. The old medley.
Come on, if it's that obvious that people like it, why don't we just do another one?
Right.
Well, we have to figure out another song anyway.
Let's do a Timberlake song.
Well, how about this? How about this? Wait. You know what I was just thinking in my head actually before you said that was why don't we do T.A.T.u, How We Do It, into a verse of Pink, chorus of Pink, and then it's like do 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 do.
Now we can do another song and then end it with that. Make it 4, because that's real short.
No,
That's not another-
just that part of the song and then into a fourth different song.
Well, that would be a good way to end it. You know, to do the drums, then end it like that.
And then I can do a drum beat and then go into another song.
End it with that though? What?
Yeah, I like ending it with that, just like how they end the real song.
I think Dave should get up and start singing.
Well, we won't do a whole verse. We gotta figure out another song and then end it with that, so it's 4 instead of 3.
What do you think, Shawnee? You hear this? You like the idea?
Tattoo into Pink, and then another song, like verse, chorus, and then end it with a just that little riff.
Yeah.
Well, now you do that twice, and then someone's gotta go drums, and then it comes in and kind of fades out.
It fades out.
Yeah.
But that'd be a cool little medley. Like when we did our last medley, everybody loved it. Not that we have to do it live, but we can record it and put it on the web. Right.
And then everyone will ask for it live.
And then we won't play it.
Right, just fuck them.
You know, it's funny though. It's like, I'm a music lover. I love music, period. And it's just weird to see kids out there dressing up like that whole Hot Topic thing. And they got the nerve to like say they don't like what somebody's trying to do. It's just weird. It's odd, man. Lava, for whatever reason, dug the songs and was ready to go. And that's why we chose to go with them.
That's cool. It kicks ass.
I'd be more than happy to give something to you guys to our A&R guy. He's the guy that started Kid Rock. So now he's a multi-millionaire, but he's still one of the coolest people I've ever met.
Yeah. I'd be happy to give you stuff to give to him. I think most people in those situations, though, they don't really want to take a chance on something that doesn't sound like.
Andy has been signing a lot of bands lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing you need more than anything from their point of view, they want a song or two that they can get on radio.
Yeah.
Who isn't focused like that nowadays, you know?
They get one song.
They'll take a chance on you. Yeah. Where is your A&R guy based out of New York or LA? New York. Really? So we're doing Irving Plaza on Tuesday, and that's like, I think it's a sold out show with these guys, MSI. And I don't know what you guys do next Tuesday night, but if you want to let them know.
That's another good point. That's another very good point. The best thing to do would be to start out with a CD.
Yeah.
And I could call them and tell them that you gotta see the live show. Because people, I mean, I'm not a huge Kid Rock fan, but I gotta respect what he does.
Yeah.
And a lot of people totally blew him off until they saw what he did live.
Right.
You guys are impressive live, man. It's like, oh, what a fucking fun show, man. It's great. So, you know, that's the way to do it. That's the only way to start getting rid of the doubters and the haters. That's it. Period.
That's a good perspective.
And I gotta love Kid Rock. Gotta love him.
I've seen him 4 times.
Dude, he's fucking...
Never let me down live.
I wish I could be that good. You know what I'm saying?
I don't own any of his records.
You don't need to. He's on the radio all the time. Now he's doing it with Sheryl Crow, hooking up with that whole fucking Leonard Skinner, you know, vibe.
I'll do it. Okay.
What are you doing?
If you came in late, the first band that played tonight, they were up there. I don't know. Do you hear them at all? Kind of.
He was like, I'm coming at you, and you know I'm gonna do it. Here I go, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like, everybody looked at their neighbor and went, like, are you serious?
That
Like,
was the best impression I've ever seen.
did you see him do that? He's like,
Yeah, that's how they go.
Like that in your face.
He's like, I'm gonna show you how to party. Come on, and you know I'm gonna do it. Here I
go. He's like so into it too. I make it comical, but he was like serious. I gotta change the impression. It was more like,
you know I'm gonna do it. Here I comes, and I'm gonna get you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was more right.
I do it every night now. Because you can't do it, obviously, good do it tonight. But.
And then he's like, too, like another way he started one of the songs. He's like, you feel it? You feel it? Well, fuck you! That's like what he was saying to him. He was trying to get him to like go, yeah, you know, or something like that. And then they came down afterwards and they're like, yeah, you know, everybody, there's all those people going, fuck you. You know, and I thought we went over terrible, but then, you know, then I went out and then like 20 kids asked me for autographs. So, you know, it's okay. You know?
20 out of 1,000.
He's like, you know, so I guess, you know, just like a couple, you know, unopen-minded people up in the front, you know? That's something really cool.
You gotta be really open-minded to listen to like Covering and Mindless.
He goes, and you know what I don't understand is like, there's like, they're all wearing these Hot Topic, you know, like clothes and like crazy makeup and all that stuff. So you think they'd have an open mind about music? You know, and it's like, yeah, you know, we're not exactly like what maybe like they listen to on the way over here or something, but we're still good, you know. And maybe you should just listen to us for a second, and they would like us. He was such a
that's what he said to me. And then he's going on about the record industry. He's like, you know, because you guys are out there and you're doing it. You know, you guys, it's what music's all about. You know, I might be on like getting $1 million, you know, for my record label, and you know, it kind of depresses me, though, you know, because I can't, you know, you guys are doing it. Yeah, you guys are really there. I mean, yeah. I didn't know what he was saying. I didn't even know what he was trying to say.
No matter what they say, if you're not on a major label, you have to be able to have the same connections and access to the same resources that they have. Because otherwise, your album's gonna fall through the cracks and nobody's gonna know about it. You gotta have
still
a
need to be able
label
to
that's
sell
putting your
albums
album on. I mean,
stores.
you can have somebody booking the shit out of you, but if you gotta go to the city and take your album with you and go put it in the stores yourself, which is impossible to do, obviously. I mean, it doesn't make sense. You can't play cities that don't have promotion and radio play. I mean, well, you know, if you had a major label and they took your album and took a song or two and started pushing it to radio real heavy and getting it in regular rotation, you could go tour anywhere and you could get a good booking agent. But it all comes back to the fact that they both come together. Somebody with the power. Yeah, I mean, they have to work hand in hand.
They go together. You get a great booking agent, you get on a great tour, and if you're a good band, you're going to get a huge fan base, and you're going to get on a major label anyway. It's either one of them. They're going to come either way.
Rob's getting connections all the time.
Sure.
And you don't think Rob is an adequate force?
No.
No?
Rob just told you he would pass over a major label record deal to get a good booking agent. Because I can understand why he said that, because like the last tour and like last year especially, he was stressed about the whole booking thing. I mean, he was like seriously stressed because, you know, it was like all this responsibility fell on his shoulders, and then whenever we'd play a bad show, and I mean, I don't even mean a bad show, I mean like we play a lot of shows where there was like 20 people there.
Right.
And he would feel responsible because there weren't 500 people there or 200 people there or whatever.
Well,
even though it was some show in the middle of buttfuck Egypt on a Tuesday night or something, you know. But I don't know, I guess if we didn't love doing it, we probably wouldn't do it. And we all do love doing it. I mean, we sacrifice everything we have. I mean, none of us have families, none of us have much of anything, you know. Besides the fact of starving half the time, and not starving, but eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and it's a nice way to make a living, and it'd be nice to make a real nice living at it, you know. And I think that possibility is definitely there.
Are you on 465?
I'm on 70. You're still on 70?
Yeah.
Did you pass 465?
Yeah.
Okay, well we need to be on 674. Well, we're on 70 East right now, so you need to figure something else out. We're going way out of the way right now.
My favorite album in the world has always been Good Clean Fun by Celebrity Skin. The album is the exact same music, but it was all pirate themed, and they're all dressed up as pirates. The album would kind of suck a little more.
What the hell is his problem? Listen to him. You can barely breathe.
If all the music was exactly the same, but the song titles were Yo Ho Ho and a bottle of rum, and they're all dressed up as pirates with beards and eye patches, I fucking hate it. I hate it.
Listen to you talk.
Like the song titles weren't the same either. They were like, you know, Yo Ho Ho and a bottle.
First of all, you're wrong because there's a huge pirate scene.
Are they dressed up as pirates?
Yes. Yeah. And it's not like one, there's a bunch of them.
Are they? They're all joking.
No, they're really pirates.
Jesus, Mike. What kind of questions are these?
Well, they're all joking. Mike goes, they're all joking, right?
Canadians have a weird sense of understanding.
They really come to each show by boat. They're tongue-in-cheek. They're pirate bands.
Our bands that dress up in like Mexican wrestling masks, joke bands, like yes and no. Like they're doing it as their image.
Lower your
Is it for
voice.
laughs? Yes and no. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. It's a pirate rock theme.
Is it a joke?
No.
We placed our compound among a reservation where my children could earn all they see. And now the sun sets upon a vacant skyline where my family will grow old with me. Where my family will grow old with me. Everything's clearer now, everything's fine. Wow, yes, right. You'll do fine with your skills in our habitat, 'cause your beauty is something to add. There'll be no question why. Once we diversify, you'll exist knowing love in our habitat. Welcome dear, you have finally come home. Everything's clearer now, everything's fine. Wow, yes, right. 'Cause the way this thing works is a miracle. See, the gears are all turning in time. The whole picture's in view, so impressive to you. Take a second to make yourself understand. There's an order to everything great. Live for everything, and everything has a place. Live for everything, and everything has its place. You'll do fine with your skills in our habitat, 'cause your beauty is something to add. There'll be no question why. Once we diversify, you'll exist knowing love in our habitat. Welcome dear, you have finally come home. Wow, yes, right.
Basically, I went home for Christmas holidays and I was really bored, and I thought, wouldn't it be kind of cool to make them a fan-made video that was actually good enough to get airplay? I didn't want to make your standard, band plays in the room and, there's a crowd around them cheering type video, because it really isn't a band. When I got back after Christmas, I started making phone calls, and we managed to get a nice crew of people that were fairly experienced to do the video, as well as get some fans from as far as Indianapolis and Detroit to come to Toronto in Canada for the day of the shoot. I've been working with Kevin for approximately 2.5 years now, for 3 years, He is a very talented artist.
I didn't think it was a good idea, but the more I heard about it and the more I conceived the characters in my head and how things were going to be, I wanted to do it.
The song Habitat and a large percentage of the Zoo Hypothesis album has kind of a cult sub-story to it. When I came to him with the idea, he had these sketches drawn up of the puppet characters, and that's where the video actually took shape, because they're all very unique type of characters, so I was able to write sort of their actions.
We basically wanted to make it look like a children's show.
We decided to do it in a very black and white, contrasty look. And the reason for that mainly is because I'm not the best 3D animator in the world. So what I did was made animation that I could pump the contrast up a lot in, and it would sell it just a lot better. So you have that big fly-in shot coming from the sky through the clouds, coming to the earth and whatnot. And in black and white, it looks an awful lot better than it does in color. We had to come up with a way to make the puppets as cheaply as possible because we had a lot of other things to deal with.
I don't want to give up any secrets. Basically used foam, and I painted the body with paint.
To make yourself understand, there's an order to everything great. Live for everything, and everything has a place. Live for everything, and everything has its place.
We also had to do some cell animation, which is layered animation. Use drawing 3 different sections and sort of setting them across like the cars driving in the video.
I thought it was a great idea that Justin got some of the fans involved in the puppeteering and actually helping out with the video.
I've been following Tobin for a while, so when we were asked to come up here to help out, it was just like an honor.
In a way, this is sort of a video made by the fans, totally contributing their time for nothing. The day of the shooting went really smoothly. It was a little difficult to communicate because puppets are really hard to direct, and I think I ran into some problems because instead of saying the puppeteer's name, I would say the name of the puppet, which, for the most part, led to a little bit of confusion. Puppets are extremely hard to control. We had a lot of times when the puppets would just do things on their own, and we had no way of talking to them because we don't speak puppet.
Stop biting my hand. Stay back in the head. Okay, no, that looks like an organ.
Grab a hold.
Okay, old man, stop jerking off. Okay, everybody. Okay, all right, serious guys, serious. All right. Okay, all right. So he's sniffing himself. Oh man. Okay, let's ready, guys.
that before you die, you get a fraction of a second to explore yourself. And in my life, I've always wanted much more. So in my time to explore, I'll need much more. Traffic is the enemy. Traffic is the enemy. Traffic is the enemy. Traffic is the enemy. 186,282 miles per second. And I believe that the key is found inside my car. Traffic is the enemy. Traffic is the enemy. Traffic is the enemy. Traffic is the enemy. 186,282 miles per second. There was a getaway car. There was a moment's confusion when all hell broke loose. There was immediate action. There was nothing left to do. This wasn't enough to me, but the damage is already done. Let me introduce myself. You're in the presence of a brand new number one. Responsibility and all the boots I fill on arch. One thing I'm sure of here is that Alexander is in charge. There were a million questions. There was a helping hand, opportunity, and a chain of commands. And now the chain's been broken by the chosen few. And when you're all in line, I did what I had to do. This wasn't enough to me, but the damage is already done. Let me introduce myself. You're in the presence of a brand new number one. Responsibility and all the boots I fill on march. One thing I'm sure of here is that Alexander is in. I'll fit the line. I'm only 3 away from right. And I think I've proven myself. 'Cause it's war, someone must win the fight. So quick judge on a minor oversight. Fate has a funny way of knowing what you bring. One shot, one chance is yours for changing everything. It all seems so perfect now, it all seems like you're impressed. And given half the chance, you know it works out for the best. And this wasn't enough to me, but the damage is already done. Let me introduce myself, you're in the presence of a brand new number one. Responsibility, you know the boots I fill are large. One thing I'm sure of here is that Alexander is in charge.
I could never fall in love with you. I will never say I do. The walks in the park, kisses after dark. I could never fall in love with you. No one's coming for you through it. And no one needs to feel your touch again.
Our compound among a reservation where my children could own all they see. And now the sun sets upon a vacant skyline where my family will grow old with me. Where my family will grow old with me. Everything's clearer now, everything's fine. Wow, yes, right. it's a miracle. See the gears are all turning inside. The whole picture's in you. So impressive to you. Take a second to make yourself understand. There's an order to everything great. There's for everything, and everything has a place. There's for everything, and everything has its place. You'll do fine with your skills in our habitat, 'cause your beauty is something to have. There'll be no question why. Once we diversify, you'll exist knowing love in our habitat. Welcome dear, you have finally come home. Wow, yeah, we take your time, it must have been ages, and now your task is done. We'll finish up and use your findings and delegation. There was a time we had to hit the grindstone, and the bankers were set. It wasn't hard, it was a celebration. I guess it's what we get. It wasn't long before our creation took on a life of its own. Our only fault were crimes against nature, and all we could condone. Looking back, you see the irony was we got the project off it. 'Cause in the end we were the first ones bitten. I guess it's what we get. And in a room, an anthropomorphic box received all of our attention. And no one seems so docile at first. The self-replication goes on and on and on. On and on. On and on. On and on. When the sun sets in the east, and you still pronounce to feed, you may find yourself in a basket of bread. Tiny little pieces all you need. When you're journeying along by water, and you pass without any way, you may ask
Dancing
Mia.
And I'm Ratso.
Hey, Ratso, you ready to have some fun today?
Come on, Mia. Let's cut the pretense, get right to the chase. Let's get to the good stuff.
Two times I've been here before, and not like these things affect, but sometimes the process of thought can make me dream up. But I think of the equation to the illogical steps to purification of myself.
The other day I stopped into a coffee shop because I was feeling deep, and I had time to ponder.
Verbal simulation by acting so naive before my ignorance is called on the tools. I'm a lead, need jumping numbers supposed to go around. I think the caffeine is the fight language running through my head. Hey, once again, it didn't ever end. When all I wanted was a good time to share it with my friends. There was nothing but that makes me go away. There's nothing like the situation, so I'm the one to blame. It's what I need was just some sleep. Uh-oh. Three times I've been here before, and I like these things affect, but sometimes the process of thought gonna make me dream up what I think of the equation through the illogical steps to purification of myself.
It's 4 a.m. and I can hear the chirping of the birds that come from outside. I guess that's a warning.
Overweighted poets and banter make me sick of metaphor and disposition and the head just a thing. Hearing the spoken words, epidemic of Tourette's, floating through the haze from the smoke of cigarettes. Hey, once again, it didn't ever end. When all I wanted was a good time to share with my friends.
Some of you can come stand on this side of Ratso.
Woo! All right.
Hi, what's your name?
Jason. Kevin. Mouse. Mike. Rob.
Hey, your name's really Mouse? Hey, guys, I leave a ring around the tub when I take a bath, so I like your name, Tub Ring. But I hate baths.
We all.
Do you guys like baths?
Yeah, I'm a shower guy, actually.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you guys like to dance?
Oh, of course.
Well, do you like to dance to James Brown?
Why, yes.
Well, then let's do it. Let's dance with Tub Ring to James Brown, the best band in Chicago. Playing crazy music. Now they're going to do crazy dancing and crazy aliens. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
You guys rule, Tub Ring. You rule. You totally rule.
I got a mighty good thing. Ain't gonna give it up. Girl, I got just won't quit then. She won't stop loving for just a little bit. She's fine as wine, she's just my kind. That house is so fine, they wanna make me blow my.
Around this part of the set, we like to do something we call a song. There are times that I think that I can tell you. You got a hot body on me. And I can never find Question. Show of hands. Anyone here tonight a lesbian? Any of said lesbians also Russian? Because we are in fact a bunch of Russian lesbians. I'm totally lost if I'm at the as open my eyes, I can never believe such a perfect surprise. I get back to myself, wondering how I get closing my eyes, but I can't see no one. I'm watching the minutes, just you and me, nobody else, so we can be free.
when the sun sets in the evening and you've still more mouths to feed, you may find yourself with a basket of bread. A tiny little piece is all you need when your journey's blocked by water and you pass without getting wet. You may ask yourself, what's the meaning of it all? A tiny little shrug is what you get. On your quest for information, bring along the tools you need. If you find yourself staring blankly at a screen, a tiny little chip is what you need. When your nation's steeped in sorrow and your pundits are having a fit, you'll redeem yourself at the end of everything. A tiny little atom's all you split. One of these cups.
What's gonna happen? Oh, this is
We're gonna
decaf.
find
Oh, wait,
out.
this is original
One of
one.
these
Well, we gotta get some. No, drink the Andre.
one of these styrofoam cups have urine in them.
What? Yeah.
Part of red liquid goes into
Red
shot
liquid
glass.
tastes like crap.
Oh, okay. A full shot of red liquid.
Red
You
liquid.
put like 2 shots of the Andre in there.
It's called red liquid. Tastes like crap.
It's okay.
Hennessy. Tastes
One
like
shot of generic Hennessy.
vomit.
Vomitus.
Over soured grapes
We got
for
vomit,
1,
ass
2,
juice. We
3,
got ass
4,
juice,
4/4 of a
vomit.
shot of vomit.
There it is. And top it off. Andre.
And you have
Special name.
Andre codename.
Yeah, right there. Fish.
Andre codename.
Crap.
Andre
Vomit.
tastes terrible, so we
Yes.
put
You
the
top
most
it
of
off.
this.
And, ladies and gentlemen,
And
got
mix.
pimp juice.
Serve cold.
Dog pack.
all right, drink it. Let's go.
Who do I support?
Woo!
White
Jesus
trash.
Christ. Yeah, dude.
Jesus Christ, it took like a sip of
Yeah.
Amazing. Hey, will somebody grab that cup and show it? Did we finish the cup off?
Finish cup.
Oh,
Nope.
Show us the cup, dude. Finish it
Oh.
off. All right. Word. And that's a
And
wrap.
that is a wrap.
The thug juice.
Barely.
it's better than Jaeger. It's better than maybe what's it?
What's it taste like?
Shit.
Shit.
It tastes like Satan. It's like a home brew, right?
What does Satan taste like? That?
Satan, the devil of hell, right?
The devil of hell as opposed to the
He got
devil of
Mr. Beer
heaven.
Kit. He got the
Devil
Mr.
of
Beer
heaven.
Kit, and he fucking threw all kinds of crazy shit in there, right?
Like what?
And
Like what?
Hennessy,
Shit.
he threw in a little bit of Halizane,
Shit.
and he threw in some fucking
Yes.
cheap ass champagne.
Whoa. Watch out there.
And he told you to use a fucking shot glass.
Satan take a big old piss in it?
No. He told me to take a big piss in it after I drank a bunch.
Oh,
And
okay.
make a whole crowd drink it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
That's amazing.
low. So what you're saying is you're gonna drink.
But you have to drink it out of a
our
styrofoam
piss,
cup,
and
and
you
you
can piss it out, which will be
you can
comprised
feel
of
like
your
white
piss and our
trash.
piss, and then we'll drink
White
some.
trash, buddy.
I don't believe that we can conceive of an afterlife that's meant to be perceived. Catastrophes, calamities, catastrophe. Everyone loves a tragedy, but there's guns, pointed out ahead. Every time we close our eyes. But what are we, little folk, to do about this bakery full of lies? We don't need no one to turn out the lights for us. When we go to sleep, catastrophes, calamities in our dreams. When we dream, we like to dream about tragedy and afterlife. A perceived reality, a tragedy, a catastrophe.
Mike, I heard that you're way into new metal, and I agree. Because I am down with the sickness. And Funky Sounds and Songs is awesome, and you're totally on the right track. Evanescence. Because you gotta support them. Because if you're not, they're not gonna go anywhere, man. It's up to you. And let me tell you something else. Once you're into new metal, you know it's brown and sticky. A stick. You remember that.
All new metal things do.
And the new metal, it's gonna break any day now. People are gonna know about the new metal. And they're gonna be like, that Mike kid was right. That Mike kid knew what he was talking about. The new metal's the way to go. So good luck with that.
Hey Kevin, what's brown and sticky?
Stick.
We're gonna play a song. You say I only hear what I want to. You say I talk all the time, so and I thought what I said was simple, and I thought that I don't belong, and now that I am leaving, now I know that I did something wrong. You say I only hear what I want to. I don't think it hard. Don't pay attention to the things you're running into anymore. Anyway, don't understand if you really care. I'm only hearing anything. No. So I shut the radio on, turn the radio up, and everyone's singing my songs. The other's in love and the other's run away. The other is crying and the other one's scared. Somebody's covering the wings for the other who was dying to believe it before it all. Now the thing that I'm doing, but I'm strong. Yeah, I thought it was forever, but now I'm getting serious, trying to tell me that I'm
Sure as the day will grow longer, sharp as the steel of my blade, in the presence of me, most respectfully, will speak of the time that you paid. Look as your God walks among you, wave with a flag in your hand. Good tidings to you in all that you do. Good servants are still in demand. Walk soft as we are approaching. This summer is not just for show. The time has come to step to the sun. All dressed up, but no place to go.
I thought this was supposed to be a music conference. There's no industry people here. It's a sham.
250 bands are playing, about 4 people per band, which makes 1,000 music industry professionals.
Everything that involves in the music business is a bunch of bullshit.
The music industry is going down the shitter within the last 10 years.
Apparently, money was flowing a lot better back then, and that's really not the case anymore.
There's less money for record sales. Record sales are going down.
There has been a kind of surge of signing, like a signing frenzy.
I think the music industry got too fat.
The results of that is that we have a flooded market.
There's so many bands, and there's just more bands and more bands every year. Like, just imagine like a traffic jam full of like bands just trying to get to their shows.
I feel like I missed out on the good era where people signed deals on napkins and there was hookers and blow all night long. I missed that.
The basic standard contract is terrifying.
You know, when you get signed, you really don't get no fucking money unless you get signed to Epic or you get signed to Capitol or somebody like that.
You look at a basic stand-up contract, you realize that you're not going to make any money whatsoever.
You're nothing but a commodity, and if it doesn't work out, you're a tax write-off, and you'll get dropped.
We're in Canada for the first time, right? And BMG Canada didn't even show up. That's what record labels are like. They don't give a fuck about you.
I need to pay the bills. Like, I got a family, I own a house, I'm married.
You know, it'd be nice to be able to do this and at the same time make a little money at it.
But obviously, you don't want to show up and get kicked in the dick for doing what you love and having a million people come out and some other chump benefit off of it.
I hate to do what people think you get paid for.
People save up money and spend 30 grand, 40 grand on a car. That's nice, that's cool. I spent it on a CD.
If we have a good discography after 5 or 6 years, who cares if we're rich? We never really expected that at all.
When it comes down to it, it's really just a job.
Welcome, dear, you are finding your home. Surpassing all predictability. Can't you see that it's just killing me? What's all